definitely.
Ich war kein Football-Cast, we're here to light the fire. Stating facts and stats, you know we never tire. Bringing the heat up, that passion won't retire. Busting through the mic, our voices never expire. We ignite the spirit, never fading out. Light the torch, USC fans rise up high. On this podcast, we aim for the sky. Knowledge and entertainment never lie. Together we stand, let the truth amplify.
What's going on, Trojans? Welcome back to another episode of the Light the Torch podcast. All right, it's just the three of us today. So we got Mr. B. Jones to my right. How's it going?
Right on.
All right, and then we got Mr. Gunnar Atterbury right underneath me. He runs our Twitch channel, and I don't know. Are we playing? Did you start a new season for us right now?
21st. So the 21st, right after the national championship game. So guys, you know, get your memberships in. Hey, we have some more open spots since some of our old teammates, you know, decided to hit the portal. So yeah, come join us. We got 9 more days. So
yeah, and if you want, you can talk NIL. You can message Guns.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, because B Jones is getting a nice grill from Ken, right?
Yep. Still waiting on that, Ken.
All right, but yeah, so today it's going to be a kind of a light news day. So there's not too much going on in the USC world, but still some stuff to talk about. So we're going to be talking about some men's basketball kind of stuff and 2026 high school recruiting, and we got some possible rumors for linebackers coach. And but yeah, so first off, we want to give a shout outs to the men's basketball team. First ranked road win since 2010 against the number 13 Illinois Fighting Illini.
Well,
it for the most part they dominated pretty much, right, the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much they were up for the whole game. Yeah, I mean, it's a breath of fresh air in my opinion watching the team regardless of the outcome. I mean, they fight from the start to the end. It's great to see Musselman just go crazy on the sidelines. Yeah. I mean, just the passion, the energy.
In the locker room.
Exactly. It's really cool to see, man. And so I love it.
Oh, Service, I guess, maybe dropping us some news here. I might have to check my Twitter here, but he says we got an amazing linebackers coach, which is something that we can just go ahead and talk about here in a second. But it's kind of crazy with the men's basketball situation that 2010, all of Andy Enfield's career at USC, and we did not get one ranked road win, not like at UCLA or something, Arizona, anything. We had like the Mobleys, we had some number 1 overall players. Like we couldn't even do that. So that's just insane. And so that's a testament to Musselman, especially his first season too, with a hodgepodge of a team that no one really kind of gave any credit to. So it's definitely good. So what, we're 10-6 now, right?
Yes, 10-6. Yep.
All right. Well, that's definitely good. And as Service saying, hasn't been publicly announced yet. News should be dropping soon. All right. Just got to. Kristen seems. He was saying before that he thinks it might be Navarro Bowman. So we'll see. Oh,
Serb thinks it is. We'll see. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I'd actually be pretty hyped about that. If it was Navarro Bowman.
Yeah.
Who knows? Dude, he was a beast in the NFL, so hopefully he can just.
Oh yeah, I would like it. Personally, that's not what I'm hearing, but we'll get to that later.
It brings a name, like a well-known name. People know who Navarro Bowman is when it comes to like the linebacker world. But all right, we'll go ahead and switch it up here, unless anyone wanted to chime in about the men's basketball.
Nope.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if this works here. We got recruiting with guns. We got a little banner going up here. So I wish we had some music. I might try to add some music.
Do that.
Some AI stuff. Talk about guns. But yeah, recruiting with guns. Go ahead and take it away.
Yeah, guys. So if you aren't aware, we got a big-time 4-star running back out of Ohio in the Big Ten country, Sean Alston, for the 2026 class. So now he is with, Xavier Griffin, Brandon Lockhart, Braden Jones, Joshua Holland, Madden Riordan. I'm probably saying that last name wrong. So those are, again, a few of the 26 class kids right now. And this is a big time get. And I think this is what we should have done in the beginning once we hit the Big Ten, was to really recruit more there than the South. I know at the time, right, you need some D linemen in the South, but to me, I mean, you're always traveling back and forth. It's easier for the families to go see the away games there. So yeah. Some other targets, obviously, you guys are all aware about Ryder Lyons. He's out there. Deshaun Redondo, probably saying that, Oaks Christian running back. He's definitely a target. This process is going to be, all of them are pretty much to the end, right? But this one in particular, from what a lot of people say, is that it's going to take a long time for him to really, choose his school. Sam Oot from California, a lineman, he's out there as well. We're looking to get a lot of Cali kids. Sean Scott from Mater Dei, Madden's teammate from J. Sarah, Samote, the edge, he's out there. We're looking to get him. Also from Sacramento area, Tommy Tofi, big time. Yeah, probably sound again 6'7", 350, big time kid out of Sacramento. So these are just a few of the Cali kids that we're looking to target. So Cali is definitely a focus. Obviously, we need to still get these guys to commit, but the staff is really trying. So I'm excited to see.
There's one player that I've noticed a lot, kind of on Nico's and Rusty's post or whatever. Like, I think one time they were talking about who wants to stay in California, and there's this player. I want to shout out Braden McKenna.
Yeah,
he's been he's a 26 offensive lineman from Los Alamitos.
Center, I believe.
Yeah. And he's been campaigning. He's like, I want to go to USC. Like, he's been public about it too. So
yeah, I love it. He even responded to Coach Doug, Coach Dog, from our staff. So I mean, he's open about it. I love it. That's what type of players you want in kids. So hopefully he just keeps grinding and gets that offer and then go from there. Man, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice that there's still people that want to come out here. And then when Sean committed to USC, and he was talking about just the tradition, which is nice to hear that he's talking about tradition, because at this point it just feels like it's kind of dead when it comes to these players and thinking about the tradition of schools or whatever. It's just more about what can you do for me in this situation. So, but it's nice that that's what was one of the first things he's credited of why he's coming to USC. He's like, you can't beat the tradition.
Yeah, seemed like a smart kid too. So yeah, he's got his head on right on the shoulder, so it's perfect.
I know there's going to be a lot of people who keep saying, "Oh, we have too many running backs," but if you got to watch this kid. This kid, he definitely has some good highlights. So I'm pretty hyped about him. He definitely seems like he could be a difference maker.
Right.
Yes. Big body.
But yeah, anything else that we want to add for the today or for the recruiting portion of it?
I just really want to shout out Tron Baker. He is a wide receiver out of Los Alamitos. Rusty's been posting this video on Twitter
that's so great.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool video where he was very young kid and big time, right, USC fan from when he was young, and so just to see him be a huge fan and him growing and committed to the Trojans, it's cool. It's just like the center, right? So hopefully we can get more of these stories and stuff like that.
Yeah, the video of him getting yelled at by his mom saying, "What'd you order off Amazon or whatever?" He's like,
yeah.
And then it was an iPhone, I think. something like that, and it was pretty cool. And
we do know that he is a long time listener. He's been following us since we started, man. So
has he really?
Yes. Yeah.
That video that was very wholesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't really see that often anymore, so it's nice to still see that happens these days. All right, and really quick, also want to give our thoughts and prayers out to everyone that's in Los Angeles that's being affected by the fire. So if you guys have the chance to donate, we don't have a specific donation, but go ahead and help out if you can.
Hold on.
Yeah, go to USC Athletics Twitter account. They posted a link to get a shirt. It can be, SC related, it can be Dodgers related, any of the, teams in California. And we posted a link there. So $36, free shipping. Hey, easy. All goes towards the.
Might have to do that then.
Right. Yeah, definitely. You spend that with two things at the grocery store, man. So just buying a couple things at the grocery store. So we go ahead and help feed some families, man, that are misplaced or lost everything in these fires.
Yes.
Yeah, man, we got to do our part to rebuild the city, man. So it's gonna take all of us. So if you can be a help, man, please do so.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Before we move on to some of the coaching rumors here, I do want to give a shout out to all of our Trojans that are in the playoffs that started today. Sad to see that Tui Pelotu got taken out by the Houston Texans, but we still have someone on Houston. So we have two people on Houston. We have three actually: Robert Woods, Solomon Byrd, and Kalen Bullock. Kalen Bullock's pretty much a starter. Robert Woods is a punt returner and in the rotation with wide receivers, which I still think they need to utilize him more because he is probably the best route runner on their team. But yeah, and then the Ravens got a big win. They have Nelson Aguilar, Andrew Voorhees, who is starting. Is he right tackle?
I could be wrong, but I think he could be in rotation now. I didn't see him yesterday, but I was more looking at the guards though, so maybe I was
And maybe the Chargers should look into Brandon Rice over Quentin Johnston. Okay,
right? I mean,
he's been dropping so many balls, and it just right in his hands, and it's just like,
no.
He's what's that wide receiver from the replacements? What's his name?
Oh shoot!
I know what you're talking about. Where they have to put it on the sticky stuff.
There you go. Brandon's on IR.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay, but maybe next year though, because they need some sure hands, and Brandon Rice started getting those hands.
Absolutely.
And then who else is playing tonight? Kevin Seymour. Kevon Seymour. Sorry.
Seymour.
Playing tonight against, who are they playing against?
Commanders and Buccaneers.
Okay. Well, Lincoln Riley has some ties in the Florida.
And then tomorrow, then we have the Vikings
which has three players, but one's on IR for Mekhi Blackman. But we have Sam Darnold, Jordan Addison, Amon-Ra St. Brown. No, wait, they're on the first round bye.
Yep.
And then Justin Dietich. Is he starting? Is he starting for them?
Last I know, yeah, but
okay. And then Marshawn Lloyd, who lost today for the Packers. So we have a lot of representation. So it's still it's definitely still a pipeline to get into the NFL. We have a lot of, especially when it comes to wide receivers. We're still wide receiver. I don't give a fuck about what. Sorry, I don't care about. Ohio State has some good wide receivers in the NFL right now, but it's still like Amon-Ra St. Brown is consistently like a top wide receiver, and he got passed up, and they will never make that mistake again, especially when Mekhi Lemon hits the NFL draft.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man, I'm glad you mentioned that, because it seems as if that's going to happen again. They're going to sleep on one of our guys, and then he's going to go tear it up in the NFL.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm seeing these running back lists. Yeah, because they usually go on better teams, but
Yeah.
I'm seeing these top running backs in the draft list, and I don't see Woody's name on there. I mean, criminal.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but somebody's gonna come up in the draft, man, when they get Woody. So,
And I'm sorry, I did not mean to miss a Super Bowl champ that we have, Juju Smith-Schuster
Oh, that's right. No.
for Kansas
Nice.
City, which might get another ring this year.
Yeah.
Possible.
Well,
If the script is as we think it is,
they have to play the Bills next. No, who plays the Bills next, or who plays the Chiefs?
Ravens and Bills play Texans and Chiefs. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. So a lot of USC playing, so that's nice.
Absolutely.
Hey, Blackie Chan, you do realize that you can never say nothing or again, right?
What?
About F-bombs?
Yeah, that was just one. Okay,
Yeah,
That was
right. You
one.
average about one a show.
I don't. I need to pull up the stats.
I'm gonna start keeping stats, man. Or fake.
Pull up the stats. If you
Frankie
don't have the
knows.
stats, it never happened. Oh yeah, Christian Rowan Wallace. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
don't know why they don't have.
Serb's
him on
got
there.
us, dude. Hell yeah, sir.
Don't know why USC didn't put him on there. I'm just going off what USC put on their graphic.
Okay. Is he a practice
Maybe
squad
he could be
now?
practice squad.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe. Yeah.
Possible. Okay. All right.
All right, let's move on to what everyone's been talking about in our chat here. So linebacker coach rumors. So we
Yes,
kind
sir.
of USCJ kind of spoiled it for us, but go
Already
ahead.
starting stuff, man. They got the fan base going crazy, man. Just throwing little jabs out, little teasers out there. We all happy and don't even know what we're happy about, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, so after doing some investigative work, after USC's day's video, we feel and we think that it is going to be Thad Bogardus, assistant linebackers coach with Minnesota Vikings. He's been in the NFL 11 years, has connections with Coach Henny when he was with the Rams. Developed Ivan Pace Jr., who's a linebacker with the Vikings, and so that's kind of where all the arrows are pointing. Still not finalized. Nothing's public. Don't really have sources, for this and on my end,
Just a
but
theory.
If you
that
wanna see
that
what he
is
looks like.
yeah, that is who he is. Thad Bogardus again, in the NFL 11 years.
He's
Good
Jay said no.
relationships
Jay
with
said
Von
no.
Miller.
Hold on, guys. Jay shut it down,
Okay.
bro.
Jay says no. So Jay
Oh.
says no. We'll see.
Bye, Felicia.
We'll see.
Well,
If it's
let's-
not, then we do have two other options. Sean Dion Hamilton is again somebody that I have put my investigative hat on and had some connections. We'll see if that's the guy. And then also Alex Whittingham, Kyle Whittingham's son. Yes, interesting.
really.
Yeah, he is on the Chiefs. Again, all three of these guys are NFL guys. It sounds like that's what we're getting as an NFL guy.
Is
yeah,
is Alex Willingham? Is he the linebacker coach or is he assistant?
Assistant. All three of these are assistants, and I think even Alex Whittingham is an analyst, defensive analyst kind of role, but he helps with the linebackers basically.
This is the name I would be so happy to see.
Yeah, Jaime, I'm with you on this one, man. That's been my pick. I've voiced that a few times here.
Next thing Jay's gonna say nope.
Yeah, waiting for Jay to say nope on each and every one of these. So I think guns must have hit something. So, oh,
Yeah, see, everyone wants it.
yeah.
Ray Lewis would be an insane hire. In all honesty, though, like no kid would not want to play for Ray Lewis as a linebacker.
Hey, if we get Ray Lewis, I'm checking with Clearinghouse to see if I got any eligibility. I'll tell you that right there.
So
Yeah, at least
Herb
one
said,
day.
I just heard it's a West Coast dude.
Okay,
Hey, that goes back to this.
Yeah.
man, please be Chris Claiborne.
Chris Claiborne or what's his name? former linebackers coach, Ken Norton. Is he West Coast? Like, was he born in the West Coast or?
I believe so. I believe his dad. Yeah.
It's that guy, ex New England coach. Why does everyone want to get what's his name? Antonio. No, Gerard Mayo. Yeah, Antonio Pierce was Raiders.
Raiders, yeah.
I mean, I'll take AP.
Would you take Gerard Mayo?
I mean, I'll take anyone. I mean,
wasn't he the linebackers or the DC for San Fran?
The reason why I say I'll take AP because he's a California guy as well. He's from Compton. He's recruited here in California, obviously when he was with Arizona State. So I wouldn't be mad. That's true.
Antonio Pierce is suspended from the NCAA.
He is, yep.
Yep.
For what?
For the ASU incident with
he was part of that?
Yep. Him and our very own Chris Hawkins.
It would be nice to have Chris Hawkins come back.
Yeah.
I really want to get like Vavai Malapei back because he's an offensive line coach, right? At Stanford. I forgot. He's a position coach at Stanford. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
And who's that one lineman that we had that is a position coach at Stanford now too? I forgot, but
I can't think of his name, but I know you're talking about
Vianney, yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, everyone's saying Navarro, but USCJ says no.
So it's not Navarro.
I'm
still gonna say Thad right now. You know.
Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense that they might announce it now because they just got taken out of the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I know with the Henny situation, right? Last year, we found out essentially before he was eliminated. So, that was kind of my thought, was that maybe we would find out like a day or two, and then maybe right. Vikings do play tomorrow. Vikings could lose tomorrow, and that could become our linebackers coach. I don't know. Again, I have no sources, but yeah.
Well, Lincoln Riley's been known to take from the NFL, so at least right now, as of now, so hopefully it is. But yeah, Vianney is the Stanford's line coach, which I would have loved to have him back, but I'll rock with Zach Hansen right now since he seems like he's doing a good job.
Yeah, and his dad still helps us too. That's how we were able to get Elijah. Elijah Vacona.
Yeah.
His dad, he does, he's like a performance. He's part of mm-hmm. And he was able to secure Elijah for us as well. He was a big part of that.
Yeah.
So definitely the family still helps out, even though his kid, is with Stanford.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cerebral said, watch him be someone that no one guessed. It's going to be Sua Cravens.
Listen,
yeah, I would imagine this week, coming up. So
hey, I'd be pretty happy if Sua came back on staff or came on staff.
Sua needs to be on staff, man. But
recruiting recruiting, we'd be even more locked down with Coach Savage and Sua, bro.
Yeah,
Sua knows everyone. Hutchins, he's not a linebackers coach in the NFL. He's a secondary.
Yeah, with the Vikings too, which is
with
interesting.
The Vikings. So the Vikings just love USC.
This is true. I mean, can you blame them?
We've had a lot of good success with Everson Griffin over there, Sam Darnold now, yeah.
So since it sounds like it's definitely going to be an NFL guy, do we have any concerns that BAW might leave, or you think he's still good, solid with still being the assistant linebackers coach or whatever they move him to?
Yeah, don't forget about Mekhi Blackman. Honestly, I don't really know too much about the guy, so I can't say for sure about what if he's like super loyal to USC and like he just wants to be on staff, or if that's his ultimate goal is to be a position coach moving on up in the thing. I wouldn't blame him for leaving,
Right.
because he did a fairly good job in that bowl game with our linebackers. So it just really all depends on what he's looking for.
But yeah, listen, his time is going to come. Eventually, he will get I'll say he can probably get a low level coordinator job. But he's going to be a star for sure. He's an up and coming coach. But that's the thing here at SC, we can't do the up and coming thing no more.
Yeah,
so
we need it now.
Yeah,
it would have been great if N stayed, but still.
Right, but I mean, he will continue to build his resume for sure when his time comes. But being that he just brought a bunch of guys in, I think he wants to see them through as well. I don't see him, bringing a bunch of guys in and dipping out of here. So
yeah,
but yeah, I mean, he's definitely on his way up. That guy he's got a bright future ahead of him, man, as a coach. And we have quite a few guys like that on our staff. So
definitely. Oh yeah, all right. But I wouldn't. There's a lot of good names out there that I wouldn't be mad at, as long as it doesn't end with Grinch.
yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
All right. What else do we have in to really bring up at this point? You sound like you had something, Guns.
Well, I was gonna say it's not USC related, really, but the playoff game semifinals.
Oh yeah.
What was your guys' thoughts on that? I mean, I thought both games were really, really close. Obviously,
Drew Allard, you're a scrub.
yeah, that was a bad throw.
You just had to ruin it. You couldn't just make it into overtime. You just couldn't do that. You had to throw an interception, and now we have Notre Dame in the playoffs or in the finals.
Yeah, man, I wanted to be wrong so bad, but unfortunately, I was right. I told you that Penn State just wasn't gonna pull it off. What? Go ahead and say it, like Chan. What you got?
I'm just mad.
I know.
I don't even think it was Notre Dame that really won the game. It's Drew Allard that lost them the game.
Nah.
I mean,
their defense was killing them.
Yeah.
I mean, they I don't know. They definitely
I don't think
made their adjustments. Second half. Yeah, that game was wild. What about the ending of the Texas game? Texas Ohio State. Ewers gives the ball to his former roommate. He's like, "Here you go."
Man.
Right. But what a play, though. I mean, down 7. They could have tied the game right there. And
perfect strip sack or strip recovery and running back, whatever he did.
Yeah.
Like it literally just fell out of his hands and right back into his, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, it bounced so perfect too. Yeah.
Yeah, but that defense is, I think that defense is going to be too much for Notre Dame.
Yeah, for sure. I do think Notre Dame can slow down that offense. I mean, I'd imagine they're going to play zone. They're probably going to double and triple bracket Jeremiah Smith as well, just like Texas did.
Yeah,
so, I mean, Texas gave them a great game plan to kind of use.
That picture of them just triple teaming?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, and they legit, like, you know what? You have to beat us with anyone else but him.
Yeah. And
they did. Like that one touchdown to Trevion Henderson reminded me of that of Rojo's against Texas too, wasn't it? Against Texas,
it was. Mm-hmm.
Against Texas, yeah. Where it was right before the end of the half. So I don't know. I don't see Notre Dame being able to score with Ohio State.
Ohio State, yeah, I don't either.
I agree. I agree.
Because that two-headed beast in the backfield for Ohio State is just too much. And it's crazy that they have the same amount of touchdowns between each other. And almost nearly the same amount of carries, and they're averaging about like Trevion is averaging like 7.5 carries or 7.5 yards, and Quenchon is averaging like 6 yards carry. That's insane. They both have 1,000 yard rushing seasons, so that's just an insane backfield.
Hey, we could be the same.
We could.
Definitely be the same.
We could.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I said. Could. So we'll
But
see.
no, I'm definitely giving that to Ohio State. But we'll talk about that more on Wednesday, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm disappointed that I thought we were going to see Arch Manning a little bit more.
Same, honestly.
Yeah, I got mixed feelings about Arch. I was a little high on him at the beginning of the year, but
Yeah, you were all about that.
hold on, bro. You gotta say it like
I
that.
think he's.
I can't even see your
Yeah, I think B Jones is right though. I mean, when he was in, the offense seemed like it was flowing better. You know, like bigger plays. Just seems like with Ewers, you know, they can get
a little stagnant sometimes.
yeah, exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm.
B Jones, you have the most math face right now.
Oh yeah, you're frozen.
I'll do it.
All right, so we just put the StreamYard link in there. So if you want to get in here and say what's up to everyone, go ahead and get in here.
Yeah. And while we wait, we can answer maybe Jamie's question. I know we talked about earlier, Jamie, but I mean, yeah, to me, big time get, Big Ten country can come in. I mean, and potentially could maybe play, you know, be in rotation when he comes in. So yeah, big time get in my opinion.
It's our highest rated running back in a while, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
What was that running back that went to Arizona State? What was his?
Oh,
rank?
he was a 5, maybe 4.
High
I
4
thought he
star.
was 5. Yeah, you're talking about wow, I'm even drawing a blank now. Raleigh Brown, right?
Oh,
ASU?
yeah, Raleigh,
Oh,
whatever.
Raleigh. Yep, there you go. Yeah. I agree, sir. It sounds like that is our next target. I know Oregon's involved. I'm sure you're aware as well, sir. But yeah,
We have to get some running backs from California, because the fact that the running back for Georgia was having a good season, and
Nate Frazier,
Alabama got one as well, and we lost out to UCLA just recently, so we need to lock that down.
But did we really lose out on one to UCLA? I don't know. That whole recruitment was a little weird. So,
well, like we all wanted them, so we lost them, right?
Yeah, we all wanted them.
Huh?
So yeah, we all wanted them.
Yeah. So I'm just speaking on our behalf that we wanted him and we lost out on him. So, and that's like there was all that rumor that he was going to show up, but they just had different intentions, I guess. Well, Kristen says status on the DM from Utah, and then
wasn't clear by admissions.
Scott. So let's talk about transfer portal since it's still going to be open basically after
absolutely.
This week. So, do you foresee any kind of mass exodus from Penn State or Texas?
Mass, not really.
I don't see a huge. Yeah, I mean, for like Texas, they kind of removed some of their guys even before the playoffs started, like some of their backups and stuff that weren't really playing. So, I don't see it.
It'd be nice to see some offensive linemen from Penn State go.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, maybe even Ohio State. I know there wasn't Ohio State lineman. I don't know if he's still on the team or he due to the whole timeline and schedule he had to bounce. But I know there was a Ohio State kid that.
So I guess he wasn't cleared by admission. So he just
correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of. Never mind, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, just the grades just couldn't work out, unfortunately. It's unfortunate.
Oh, he can make it into Oregon, I guess.
It's a lot easier. Yep, a lot easier.
Sorry. If you're watching, whoever you are, I'm sorry.
Whoever you are.
No, but yeah, guys, come on in here. Let us know your thoughts. Hey, give your prediction on the linebacker coach. I know we gave our thoughts. I know you gave your thoughts or probably already in the chat, but yeah.
Don't worry, Jay will let you know when you're wrong, man. So.
Yeah, and then also the other defensive lineman that we were looking to get for the edge was Grace McQueese.
Yeah, he's going to Kentucky.
Yep, going to Kentucky, so he's out of there. So they're probably going to obviously relook at who they want, and still add at least one, I'd imagine. So
Kentucky's been quietly doing pretty good in the transfer portal.
Who?
Yeah.
Who has?
Kentucky.
Oh, yeah.
Dale wants Ray Maluga. Hey.
All right, are we doing this again, man? Are we just throwing out random former Trojans?
I mean, I actually, it would be kind of interesting to see him back as a coach.
How do we know
he hasn't coached yet? He hasn't coached before, right?
Exactly. So how do we know he can coach?
Yeah.
How do we know he can recruit?
Well, he can hit. Maybe if he.
That's what we do know.
Just show him.
All I'm saying is every great player, and I'm not saying that Ray can't coach. I don't know. But all I'm saying is every great player does not always make a good coach.
Brian Cushing.
Michael Jordan tried it. Magic Johnson tried to coach. Larry Bird tried to coach. They all sucked.
Yep.
Brian Cushing. That'd be interesting to see him back.
Can he coach? Where's the proof?
Sua coached in he coached like 7-on-7 teams, right?
I've actually seen Sua coach in person. He's a good coach.
What did you see him coach? 7-on-7. Okay. Mason Thomas linebacker.
Stop playing. Hilarious. Yeah, man, come on, top in with us, man. Hit that link.
Mr. Lippo, linebackers coach. Who was the other linebacker that we the one that had the 3 interceptions against Utah?
Oh, Cameron Smith?
Cam Smith.
Yeah.
Bring him. I liked Cam Smith when he was a linebacker for USC. That dude was a beast.
Yeah, man. It's unfortunate how his career ended, his NFL career ended, but
True that.
Yeah, man. Wish Cam the best for sure, though. Hope everything's going well with him.
Bring him back. He could be a coach.
Cam, I mean,
he seems like coach B. Jones.
I'm saying that based on his personality, I believe that he would make a good coach.
Porter Gustin would be a good conditioning coach, strength and conditioning coach. That dude was a freak.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Leave that one alone.
What?
Nothing.
What? Say it.
Shout out to PG, man.
No. He used to wake up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, have some weird breakfast, and go to the gym.
Very weird breakfast. That's what we call it.
Yes. And he got his tooth knocked out, and then goes right back in.
Yeah. No, he's definitely a beast for sure.
Reuben Foster. Okay. Let's name some more crazy names. But get in here, guys.
Get in here.
Yeah, Kristen, what's up, man? Usually Kristen jump all over this.
Right.
Where's unless
the link's not working.
Huh?
Yeah, we gotta make sure the link is working.
Oh, there's Jay.
Oh, here we go.
What up, Jay?
What's up, Jay?
Jay, you there?
Hey, fellas, what's up, man?
Hey,
How's
what's
it
going
going?
on, man?
Only thing I can say is, man, all those names that everybody put in chat is wrong. hey, but look, man, you know I'm a man. I'm a man of faith, man. You know I don't lie. I keep my word, bro. That's the only thing I can say, man. You feel me? That's it. That's it.
So Jay saying
That's
we all
all
lost, man. So
everybody lost in the sweet song. That's what I can say, man.
hey,
But it's
look, we
all
all
good,
have,
man.
So
I think everybody gonna be happy though. That's everybody gonna be happy, man. I promise you.
all right. I
we
trust
already
you.
have.
I trust you.
Yeah, it's all.
I wasn't gonna hop on, but Big Jones had called me out. I was just
I'll
gonna
cut
listen
you off,
to
big
everybody
dog.
else opportunity. So,
Christian,
Jay,
what's
I was
up, man?
logging in. What's going on, my brother? I missed what you said because I was logging in, so I didn't even get to hear what you were saying with the subtle hints. I missed it. Can you say it again?
No, I just said, it's everybody pretty much wrong, but look, everybody gonna be happy, man. Hey, and I told him, I said, look, man, I'm a man of faith. I got to keep my word. You know what I mean? So that's
Right.
I don't lie.
If you
Straight
guys
up.
are
And
not
that,
on, if you guys are not on Twitter, you must be on YouTube at least. So follow USCJ because first thing in the morning there's going to be a video up about it. The moment he can
it
release
might be the night. It might be the night if it's
Hey,
supposed to go ahead.
I could tell you this. I already got my video made. It's a whole private.
of course you do, Jay. So
All
just
right.
keep those notifications turned on for him. So
Hey, somebody hacking the Jay's profile, man. So
But look, man, I
Look,
want
Jay,
to
that's
tap
why I
in for a
said.
minute.
Look, Jay, that's why I said I was gonna stop just and wrecking myself out trying to do all the research, figure out who could be. I said I'm just gonna go on and wait. I'm gonna
yeah,
stop
It's
it's,
wasting
all
my
good,
breath.
man. Hey, they doing a great job, man. It's worth it. Worth the wait. Well, look, I gotta get off this thing. I just want to tap in with you guys for a minute.
no, we
I
definitely
appreciate it.
All right,
all
brother, be careful.
All
All
right, see
right,
you later,
fellas.
Jay.
Hey, stay
All right.
blessed.
All right. So there you
So
have it. You guys are
y'all
all
heard
wrong.
it here.
Hey, stop.
Deacon Jones.
Hey,
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 Deacon
Deacon
Jones,
Jones, come on.
no relation, but yeah. Hey, Deacon is he still alive?
I don't
There's
know.
no way he's still alive.
Deacon Jones,
Like
I
I
don't
said,
know.
man, I just
That was
man,
2013. He died.
Jay said it's a great linebacker hire, so we'll be happy. So I'm gonna go on and take that. I hope it's somebody. If Jay said it's a great hire, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they got some ties to the West Coast or something, and have their recruiting pedigree in there that can
Right.
and be able to lure them top linebackers. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna be happy.
Right. Well, one, I trust Coach Lane and Coach Henry, man. So, I trust them to make. If they feeling good about the hire, then I'm feeling great about it.
Yeah,
So,
I think people saying PK, Robert Saleh, they both going out to the Vegas interviewing for the Vegas job this week. So
right. I mean, listen, hey, at this point, guys, we should probably stop guessing.
right,
Yeah.
just wait.
Let's just be
Wait for
patient.
USCJ.
Yeah, we have our theories. Guns gave you who we think it may be, 3 people that we think it could be. But
William McGinnis wouldn't be bad though.
yeah. Nah, I wouldn't be mad at that
Yeah.
either. But go ahead, Chris.
But y'all didn't have a call. Y'all didn't have a call in. I don't think last week, but I did see your message. I heard your message to me, but yeah, I heard Riley was down there at Mount Miguel, man. So that's definitely good that he's getting in San Diego. Hopefully he go hit up Lincoln as well. You know what I'm saying?
Get up the
We
hill.
can't let no more. We can't let no more top players get out of there. I mean, Georgia got our running back from Lincoln from a couple of years down there. I mean, he ain't even
Right.
played. He ain't even played yet in 2 years. Well, this year he had a toe injury, but boy, he was a beast. We would call him Baby Derrick Henry.
Right.
You know what we should have asked Jay about GM.
What's that?
GM. Like, when are we going to hear about the next our GM? We need a GM.
Yeah, you know what? I'll call Jay later on that, but yeah, we'll hold off on that. Maybe that'll be Wednesday's news if it hasn't dropped by now. Or
Hopefully, like that's something that USC really needs to have right now.
Yeah, so hit the sources and we will see. But it sounds like I expect that to be a good hire too. The way they're talking about it, it sounds like there's something big as well. So that's pretty much how we've been doing things. So
I can say this: we have to give it to Riley, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Once he finally let the Grinch still football go, I mean, every hire has been a splash hire. That what I mean. That so yeah. So I think the GM and the defensive coordinator will be someone we are happy with.
right.
So Joe Boyd says, "What if it's a college coach and not an NFL coach?" Hey,
As long as you got the chops.
yeah, if Lynn and Coach Henny believe that you can be the coach for the linebackers, then I trust them. So right now, I trust Danton Lynn. Like he's done a great job with us so far. So,
and I know when Inch first left, it was talk to the Georgia Tech linebacker coach who had interviewed for the defense coordinator job when Lynn did, and Lynn won it. So I don't know if he's still the option. Tony White took the Florida State job to be the DC, and they had a good linebacker coach, but I think he's moving to a linebacker coach here at Nebraska. So, but I think it's going to be an NFL guy because the Lynn's team is NFL. So I think he's probably. I'm just guessing. I don't have no inside scoop, but speculation. Just thinking about the scheme and what he likes to do. I would think most likely it might be somebody that has NFL experience just for the scheme that he runs, and somebody that's been within the scheme that he run in that Baltimore type defense, not coming straight from Baltimore, but in that same scheme most likely. That's what I'm thinking.
Right, or I mean, it could
But
be
I could be
somebody.
completely wrong. It's all speculation. I have no inside scoop.
I'm gonna tell you, it could be one of Coach Henny's boys, and I'm gonna tell you why. We saw Henny out there recruiting a linebacker.
Facts.
Yeah.
Right, so that just made me think. Okay,
right.
Yeah, that was a little strange. I was like, oh, that's interesting, right? You see a D-line coach going to visit a linebacker, but it kind of told me that okay, maybe Coach Henny is the one that's recommending this linebacker coach. That might be one of his guys that he's comfortable with. So
yeah,
just a thought. Maybe,
I just wish
we get man, just like the rest of us.
Like we need this hire soon because we still need to start recruiting those linebackers for the 2026 class. So
yeah, I mean that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But
they're recruiting linebackers already. We just mentioned that Henry was up in Washington talking linebacker, so they haven't let the situation stop them from reaching. Now they're doing the process, but yeah, definitely having a coach on staff probably help close it a lot easier.
Right.
Shout outs to women's basketball, 62-40 against Penn State. I feel like we need to be ranked higher, but it is what it is.
Been four.
We should be at least 3. We should jump Notre Dame.
They beat us though.
Just because they beat us, who cares?
They didn't beat us.
I mean, they have a lot of good wins. I don't know if I would put Notre Dame over us. No, I mean,
You don't think so?
behind us.
Yeah.
They lost 2 in a
The
row.
resolution out, man.
That was so early though.
Yeah, our loss was early too.
That's fair.
Speaking of, man, the game Wednesday has been canceled due to the fires. So just a heads up.
Kind of figured that.
And I'm going. All right, so back to football. What else we got, man? Throw some names out there at us, man, so Jake can deny it. I mean,
man, look, I started off with throwing the names out, and I was wrong on both. I was thinking it was I said Chargers lost more than the playoff game yesterday. I thought we lost. I thought Bowman was out of there. I was for sure, 100% sure that we had lost Bowman.
I put that together too. I was like, well, they did just lose, so it kind of makes sense. That's kind of like what happened with Coach Henny after they lost in the playoffs, and that's when we ended up getting Coach Henny.
And I was thinking Pierce, since he got recruiting experience and all that in college experience, but due to the situation, the Herb Edwards and his situation recruiting, unless they can find some way over that. So I don't know. So really, my hope was, I've been saying ever since we lost Kingston, everybody always shut it down. I wanted Ray Lewis, but I wanted Ray Lewis, but yeah. I don't, man. I don't have any more names out there that I think it could be. I mean, man, we can keep those out there, but I mean, like Ken Norton, I just don't know if this young coaching staff fits. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a different philosophy and culture from what he's used to, and the new
Yeah,
coaching
so,
staff. This young and this new recruit, like how everything goes. You know, it's like when I was coming up, it was all on this discipline, and everybody got to wear the same color socks. Everybody got, I mean, down to stuff like
right.
that, which what I'm saying. So I don't know how that gel with bringing Ken Norton into today's game with such a young coaching staff. And it has to be more. It's more than about X's and O's. It's about how the coaches can relate to each other as well, and how they can interact and stay on the same wave. You got to be able to spend most of your day with these people more than you do your family. So it's more than about just X's and O's. How you gel with the
Exactly.
rest of the coaching staff. So I don't think Ken Norton is going to be it.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever met Coach Norton, but I don't see him really taking a liking to today's game. It's just it's just what I do know of him. So
Isn't he the current linebackers coach at UCLA though?
yeah, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? So,
But hey, he's coaching it as he speaks. So
yeah, but you get what I'm saying, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So if he's was he there last year with Lynn as well?
Yeah, he was on Lynn's staff at UCLA last year.
So I mean that's interesting.
Like it would be a good fit for him since he knows Lynn's scheme. So it's not like it would
right,
be a
and they
change, but
and they've worked together. So yeah, that's interesting.
we'll see. Just we got to be on the lookout. Keep USC's Twitter open when they decide to announce it.
Yep. Make sure those notifications are on.
Yeah.
So how well? Because I don't know. How well do you think Norton can recruit? Because from what Jay's saying is it's not one linebacker in the country that's not going to want to play for him. And no disrespect to the great Ken Norton, he's done a lot of great things, but most of these kids don't know Ken Norton, and they don't remember Ken Norton playing and all his accolades and all that. It just don't seem like Ken Norton fits that hint to me.
Wow.
Ooh, Aaron Donald coaching linebackers.
Hey, listen. I'll take it.
Ooh, that is one of Henny boys. Ooh,
That's something.
But see,
Ooh.
I know everyone likes the name, but can he actually coach?
And he played defensive line, but I mean, defense, defense. So,
Who's that?
We'll see.
boy, here's the thing though. When you got Henny, Belt, and Lynn, even if Aaron Donald is the linebacker coach and he can't coach, it's gonna be okay. His name alone means that every kid in the country will want to play for him. The rest of the coaches will be able to pick up the slack while he learn to coach if he can't coach. You know what I'm saying? So, man,
I'm sure BAW would kind of feel some kind of way if we just hired someone that was not even.
what if it's a coach we never heard of before?
Hey,
Joe Boyd has a good point because when Gums was throwing the names out, I was like, I have no idea who they are. So it could possibly be.
So do you think it could not be that Minnesota guy that we were talking about then, since Jay was in
I
there?
have no idea who that Minnesota guy. The Gums. I don't know anything about him. So when when Gums was naming some people, I was like, okay, I have to just look them up and figure out but it doesn't mean they're not good coaches because I don't know about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just never heard of the guy.
I haven't either.
He seems interesting. Like, I don't know. He doesn't seem like a USC kind of guy.
Don't do that.
I have what was funny is when Gun said that. what was funny when Gunn said that, I texted to a buddy of mine who's a diehard Viking fan, and he'd be up there in the snow games and all that. And I was like, "You heard anything about you guys losing? You know, the linebacker coach so and so?" And he was like, he thought I was talking about Arkansas. He didn't even know his own coach. So I was just like, okay.
Yeah,
He didn't even know who I was talking about.
Yeah, most people don't know all the assistant coaches.
Yeah, assistant coaches don't get any credit.
Right.
But yeah, I mean that's already been debunked, so I don't think we have to worry about that anyway. But it was just a theory, just doing a little research, man, trying to see what we can dig up. And that's a gun.
We'll be happy with it. So if it's
here's the thing, no one threw out Aaron Donald wasn't debunked. Aaron Donald didn't come up till after the fact. So I still got I hate him put a little glimmer in my eye. Now I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm 10 years old again and it's Christmas Eve and I'm trying to stay up all night to the sun up to open my present.
I mean,
now, we did hear rumors a while back, man. We did hear rumors a while back about Aaron Donald possibly joining the staff. I don't know if you guys remember those rumors that were going around some time ago.
I do. It was in June.
I would honestly rather have him as a recruiter in a sense to start off with, and maybe being like an assistant, because we don't know if he can coach, guys. We still don't know if he can coach.
Like, I mean, Henny knows. Like I said, I trust Henny. I trust Coach Lynn, man. If they feel like he can do it, then I ain't going.
So if he hired me to be the linebackers coach, you'd be like, trust him.
Well, I know
because your name. So check this out, right? And this is why I wouldn't have a problem with Aaron Donald. It's like I said,
it is.
I mean, he obviously can learn on the job. If I'm not saying he can't coach, but if he can't coach, he can definitely have the ability to learn on the job, right? Like the man was an all-star player, so he can be taught. But even if he can't coach, look what he did in June. His presence alone, man, we had got 3 or 4 top defensive players to commit. You know what I'm saying? NIL couldn't keep him. They didn't follow through with the NIL, but just his presence alone there, I mean, we was hopping into the #1 recruiting class in June with just his presence. They were taking pictures with him, and him taking pictures of Henny and going on IG. And in his USC game, recruiting had immediately picked up that weekend, and we had signed a lot of. I mean, we had Justice Terry. What was the other guy that signed to end up decommitting when NIL didn't go through?
Isaiah Gibson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So even if he can't coach, it's all right. He can get them recruits and the rest of the coach bed pick his slack up while he learns.
Listen, we got Coach Ball, who we know who can coach, right?
Right.
So if you bring someone like that to mainly be a recruiter, and of course, listen, Aaron Donald knows football, bro. You played at the highest level. You don't do that without knowing. I mean, he knows gap responsibility. He can definitely teach that. Yeah. Nothing else, you know. So I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. I'm not saying that's going to happen for sure. We don't know for sure, but I wouldn't be mad at it.
I definitely wouldn't either. Guns, you remember your chin? Seems like you deep in thought. You got some other suggestions? Because you look like you got something good popped in your head down there.
What you say, Guns? What you got, Guns?
I have a question for you guys. So there's been some interest from Chicago to Marcus Freeman, like heavy interest. Do you think Madden Framo transfers to USC if he leaves?
I don't
bring KBA with him. Better bring KBA. Yeah.
The reason I say I don't think he do, because I think his decision was more based around religion, right? I think that was the biggest.
I don't think religion has anything to do with his reasoning to go to. Everyone
he said it.
Everyone says
himself.
AGTG. Everyone says that.
All I can go by is what the man. All I can go by is what he said. Is what he said. That's all I can go by. What was like one of the biggest things that his recruitment and him being Catholic and all that stuff like that. And his mom really wanted him to go to the Catholic.
Yeah, but it all happened.
That's all.
It all happened.
That's all I can go on.
His name left.
Well, they were saying that even before Inch left, that was like a big thing in recruitment, and we were just thinking that since we were the home team and all that, we can overshadow that and all that. But I mean, we'll have to see. But all I can go by is I know how my beliefs and everything is pivotal to me, and that's what I stand on. And can't nothing, money or anything take me outside of that. So I mean, we'll just have to see.
Right, right. I mean, I believe he was, yeah, he went based on his faith and what he believes. But I mean, I have my feelings about that. We had that discussion here already. But yeah, just the thought of God is only at Notre Dame is crazy to me. What I mean? Your faith is your faith, man. I mean, and besides, we are also a Christian school. If you didn't know, what I mean? So
No, he's Catholic though.
Yeah. So sure, say that I'm just not. And I got my own feelings about the whole touchdown Jesus thing and all that, but they're gonna believe what they want to believe. I'm not gonna push my beliefs on that, but on anybody else. But that's very interesting to me that they choose that to make the decision.
All right. Well, is there anything else we want to kind of bring up before we head on out here? It was more of just a free-form kind of thing today, and we'll be back probably on Wednesday and talk about the college football playoffs, and hopefully we have some kind of idea who our linebackers coaches or maybe even GM. That'd be great if we can hear both. Oh, Raul's going to show up right now.
Raul, come in, coughing.
What's up?
What's going on, man? You all right, man?
Just to talk about Oregon again.
Are we?
Bro, you just getting back from in and out.
Nah, man. I'm still a bit under the weather. It's like
I thought you wanted to come in here and talk about Bo Nix.
I'm happy they got blown out.
It kind of looked a little iffy at the very beginning when he had that long touchdown, but
That's just one play, man. Everybody could get lucky. I can't even get lucky out there.
Speaking of getting out there, what's up with that kick, man? You ready for Dennis Lynch?
he's turning into me right now. He's dodging these kicks.
Nah, I'm not even dodging. I've been saying I'm good. Like, yeah, whenever Dennis Lynch says he can do it, let's do it.
So if you guys have not heard, if you haven't been keeping up, Dennis Lynch did challenge Raul to a kicking competition.
Hey, to my defense, I did say let's go ahead and do it, but I have not heard back.
Hey,
I'm not saying he's dodging me or anything, because I'm sure he's not. He's a busy guy, I'm sure, but I am open for the challenge.
Yeah, I believe he's still trying to find a home. I'm not sure if he found a home yet. Does anyone know?
Yeah, I think
reach out to him.
he still doesn't have a landing place.
All right.
But all right. Well, appreciate you showing up, Raul. Is there anything you want to bring up before we head out?
I was just gonna say, I think I heard you guys talking about Marcus Friesman. If he goes, bring back KVN and Madden.
Yeah, hopefully. But everyone seems to think that the religion will keep him there. So
I mean, there's some religion people out here too, man.
yeah. Hey,
I don't know what is it about Notre Dame that I think it's such a. I mean, I get it. I get the reasoning, but it's like Notre Dame's not the only school that believes in faith, right? So, to all those recruits out there, you can practice your faith here in LA or wherever you're at. It's all about yourself.
yeah. God is everywhere.
I promise you, he does not live in South Bend.
If anything, if anything,
I don't think he
Coach
would
Riley,
choose South Bend to be his primary house too.
All right.
Yep, and then Coach Riley, if anything, is like he's a very family-oriented guy. So I'm sure he's a religious man himself. So,
Right.
so yeah, man, don't shy away from LA.
Well, but all right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. So we really appreciate the 93 people that have showed up today. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. keep an eye out for USCJ. You know, he'll probably be the first one out there with his video. You heard it here. He already has something in the background. So, but yeah, until next time, guys, keep the torch burning bright. And as always, fight on.
Fight on.
Right on.